Hello everyone, Nautical Norse Norwegian here, or Glide, and I have solid gold pilfered from the English lands here, Valheim, coming in at 1999. It's like if Minecraft, Dark Souls, and Skyrim all had a beautiful, beautiful baby, and that baby was a Viking. I enjoy the game so much, I'm going to make a guide on it so other people can get into it faster and play it more and enjoy it as much as I do. So don't forget, if you like the video at the end, like, comment, and subscribe, and let's jump right into the guide. Tip 1. About your hotbar. It's located inside of your inventory. Kind of a weird place to put it, but easy enough. Open your inventory, drag the items into the 1 to 8 box. Up top, you'll see it. Pretty easy. And you can close your inventory and use said items corresponding to said 1 through 8 keys on your keyboard. Tip 2. It's about food and health. You start out in the game with a low health bar at 25. You need to find some berries, mushrooms, and meat from animals to recover your health. You can eat berries and mushrooms raw, so don't worry about that. You'll also notice that you can have 3 different types of food active at one time to increase your health and stamina. So having a mixture of food on hand all the time is a good idea. There will also be other foods throughout the game that do various things. Frost resistance, poison resistance, and so on and so forth. The next tip coming in is about finding resources. Personally, I turned off foliage so I can see rocks and stuff on the ground better. There's rocks, flint, wood, all kinds of your basic Minecrafty type building material. And when you first start out, you walk up to a tree and Minecraft it, just punch the tree. The small ones, don't try to punch the large ones. It'll say too hard if you can't do it. You'll pick up a bunch of branches and rocks off the ground, and you'll find flint in your water sources. And you will get resin from killing greylings, these little creatures, or cutting down trees. They both give you resin. Okay, we've covered the very, very basics: food, inventory, and the almighty hotbar. So let's talk about NPCs. Some of the starting NPCs include deer, boar, neck, which are these weird little frog things that live near the water, and greylings. Quick overview of all of them. Most of them are twats and attack on sight. Besides deer will run away from you. They're a pain to kill without a bow or a spear. Now, boars, they drop leather scraps. You're gonna need that. They also drop raw meat that you can cook on a fire. Deer drop deer hide. Necks drop a neck tail, which is food. And the greylings drop a mixture of resin and wood. The next tip, I'm not going to go into a lot of depth about base building. You're going to need a workbench, a hammer, a bed to sleep over the night and set your spawn point. And that bed will need a fire and a roof over it. Don't worry, the game will tell you if it's not made well enough for its standards, right? If you don't want to build your own base, you want to be like a filthy hobo, you can drop a workbench in front of any random base you find out in the wilds and either deconstruct it for its materials or build it back up to your liking. I also recommend not moving too close to forest areas when you're first beginning. I would stay in the meadows in your very first couple of minutes of gameplay. And now the next tip. The best part of any game, the combat. You got bows, knives, axes, clubs, and au natural cheek slappers that you come equipped with from birth. It's some real Dark Souls type rolling around, fighting, blocking attacks, learning attack patterns. It's all pretty great. You got shields and stamina. It's a little clunky sometimes and the hitboxes are a little weird, but not bad. It's pretty great. A lot of variety. So I recommend don't getting too attached to one type of weapon. Or I don't care, but give them all a good try. But your bow is going to be your best friend, just saying. And alrighty, we've knocked out the ABCs, the nitty gritty of the game. Now here's some tips that might help you down the road, might save your skin once or twice. Trees, when you cut them, they fall down, they can cause damage to you. And they can knock down other trees around you, so watch out for them. Fire burns. I don't know why I'd have to explain to people, but fire burns. Bees hurt you. They'll sting the shit out of you, so watch out for that. But harvest the beehives whenever you get the chance. Honey and queen bees to make beehives later will come in handy, trust me. Harvest them early game. There's sneak attacks, so you could do a lame stealth archer build if you would like. And you can tame boars. That's also something you can do. You sneak up behind them and throw food in front of them like mushrooms and berries, and they'll eat it and they'll slowly start to tame. If you find gold coins, pick them up and hoard them. Don't stand too close to smoke or in an unventilated area. You'll get smoke damage and die. There is all kinds of buffs, from food to rest to shelter to fire. So make sure you stack them before you go out and explore. Let's talk about advancing through the game. It can be a little bit confusing. So let me give you a general path of progression. I'm not going to tell you every little detail because I believe the fun of a new game is figuring all that stuff out for yourself. I can give you a simple plan, but if you want an advanced tip guide, like comment, subscribe, leave a comment, I might be persuaded. You help me, I help you, and a little sukasa, a little scratch my back, I scratch yours, But the simple steps of progression. Cut all the trees in your general area, all the types of trees. Mine all the types of ore in your general area. Kill all the monsters in your general area. After you've killed all the monsters, after you've mined all the ore, and after you've chopped down all the different types of trees and collected all the types of vegetation, and killed the local boss. You need to craft everything. So, crafting as it pertains to progression through the game. You have two general types. You have your workbench crafting, you have your hammer crafting. So, you put your hammer in your hotbar, right click, you'll get this little tab, go over to your crafting section right here, and you'll see all these different things that you can craft. Some of these things will work towards your workbench level. You see the little chopping block, a little star right there that increases your workbench level. And some of these things increase your forge level, like the forge bellows. If you're stuck anywhere in the game and you know what to do, you know how to progress, make sure you have all of the stuff that you can craft crafted. Now, moving on to the workbench. Come into your workbench. This is your workbench level. You click on the stuff that you can create. Like this leather tunic right here requires a workbench level 2. It's only level 1, so I need to increase my workbench level by crafting stuff out of that little crafting hammer tab. So if you ever get stuck, make sure you craft everything you possibly can and harvest everything you possibly can. Sorry this one isn't all haha hee hee joke here or there, but I wanted to get a guide out so people that saw those big creators making videos on it could find the guide, pick it up, and then not get discouraged and quit out the game, you know. I want this game to get a lot of traction and a lot of views, and I want the game to get more work done on it. I've thoroughly enjoyed it a lot, and I want this game to succeed. So if my guide can help a handful of people keep going with the game, and hopefully this game gets more content for it, you know, that's what it's all about, baby. So on to my favorite part of the video, where I read out the comments that you guys left me from the last videos. I really do appreciate the comments, likes, and subscribes. Thank you all very much. So let's jump into it. Starting the comments off with Ocarino, Arai, Azai, Azu, Azah. Yo, Glide Guide, glad you're back. Missed you. I missed you too, my man. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I hope you enjoyed this one too. Next one from the CDK. All the pixels are actually cocaine. We only could wish. We only could wish. Next one coming from Crispy Fly. Apple juice and balls. That's why my computer broke. Don't make fun of my drunken computer fixing antics, okay? Crispy Fly, you are a child at heart. Don't ever change. Love the video. Titties. Yes, thank you, and titties. This one coming in from Jalon Klein. This looks pretty cool. Thanks, I hope you enjoyed the video. The game is pretty cool. It's a little undiscovered gem. Next one from Josh and Mandy. That looks like a fun game for the price. I played through the first GTA games and loved it. Well, then this game is right up your alley. Well, everybody, thank you all for the nice comments, likes, and all that other stuff. I hope you all have a great day, and I've been Glide, and I'm out.